Next Wednesday night in our Performing Arts Center, we'll be featuring Debbie Applegate. The program begins at 7 p.m. It is free. Parking is free. It is free. Know that's a word that's very hard to digest in any governmental definition, but this is free. Good. The college will be closed for spring recess the 20th of April through and including the 27th of April, reopening on the 28th. Classes will continue until commencement Friday, the 13th of June. There's not to be anything read into Friday the 13th here. It's a day like any other day. The college annual fundraiser will be Monday evening, June the 16th, and we invite anyone who would like to recognize the college by a donation to support the education of our future, of the citizens of our fine city. We more than welcome you to do so. I am not able to share with you this evening the summer concert program because it has not yet been finalized. We did deviate last year for the first time from previous performances in that last summer we had 4 Saturday and Sunday weekend performances during the month of July. There was variation on music, there was variation between dance and song and performance. You are always invited to the summer concerts. They are free. Again, they are free. On that happy note, on behalf of the entire college, we want to wish you a very, very fine holiday season. However it is you recognize the holiday. Thank you.
Thank you, Billy. Move on with committee reports. I'd like to call up Dr. Ron Biondo and Al Smaldone. Quality of life. Good evening, everyone, and thank you for coming. I want to try to make it brief. The first item I'm going to talk about is the maintenance, the overall neighborhood maintenance as it pertains to graffiti. This is something that just doesn't go away. This is an ongoing problem. Imagine if we fired our landscapers or we told the DOT to stop sweeping our streets. I mean, things would really get out of control. So things are coming along. We have a graffiti removal service in place. The gentleman that is the owner of that company, that private company, is here tonight, Mr. Bruce Pinkman. And this is all made possible, by the way, through grants from Councilman Nelson and Senator Coulter.
Yeah, hi, my name is Bruce Pinkman with City Sol. I just want to preface my comments by saying that having cleaned graffiti in New York City for 12 years, I can unequivocally state that these three people, Ron, Al, and Mike, are as ardent about cleaning graffiti and keeping neighborhoods graffiti-free as anybody I've met in the city. They are just so devoted to this movement. With that being said, we actually have 2 graffiti programs ongoing in Council District 48. Within Manhattan Beach, over the last 2 years, we've painted a lot of the light poles. We've put protective coatings on a lot of the street furniture, the mailboxes, storage boxes. We've power washed a lot of different buildings, particularly on West End Avenue whenever there's graffiti. And every 2 to 3 weeks, we actually patrol every street in Manhattan Beach and identify new graffiti. And we've been getting rid of it very quickly. So Manhattan Beach really does right now have the graffiti problem under control. But again, it comes up, so if you see graffiti, call the association, call Ron or Al, and we'll make sure it gets taken care of. With regard to Mike's program, we have a program in partnership with Councilmember Nelson for all of Council District 48. We started the program about 2 years ago, and we cleaned up 4 major areas. We cleaned up Avenue M in Midwood, between Ocean Avenue and Coney Island Avenue. We cleaned up Avenue X, between Bedford Avenue and Ocean Avenue. We cleaned up Sheepshead Bay Road between Avenue Z and Emmons Avenue, and we've been cleaning up and this is the hardest part of the program right now, is all the subway retaining walls between East 15th and East 16th Street, between Avenue L down to Avenue Z. That's a perpetual graffiti problem, but we're on top of it, and we're going to keep on top of it. I'm pleased to announce in the next few weeks there's going to be 4 new graffiti-free zones that are going to be created in Council District 48. The first one will be the east side of Coney Island Avenue, starting from Brighton Beach Avenue, going all the way up to Avenue L. There's a lot of big eyesores on that strip. Living Well Lady and Abe's Appliance, the gates over there, the gates in Neptune, a lot of eyesores. So we're going to really clean up every piece of graffiti, every gate, every sidewall, every mailbox, every storage box, every door. The second area we're going to focus on will be Avenue Z, between Coney Island Avenue and Bedford Avenue, that whole strip. We're going to be focusing on the Graves and Neck Road area, especially around Avenue Z and Sheepshead Bay Road. It's pretty bad over there right now. And we're also going to readdress Avenue U, really the whole stretch of Avenue U, between Coney Island all the way going to Bedford. That's an area we cleaned it a couple of years ago, and it's a perpetual problem. We're going to do a major re-clean and just really, really conscientiously keep on top of it. If you have graffiti complaints, any of the locations outside of Manhattan Beach, call Mike's office. I actually spoke to Debbie today. She gave me 4 or 5 locations. Within the next 2 days, we're going to go out and clean them. So, if you have any questions or comments about graffiti, please bring them.
Get up, Mike.
Okay. The MTA. The MTA, I mean, what we've done is we've done the retaining walls between East 15th and East 16th at street level. So the actual trestles, we've moored the MTA. And they're pretty sensitive about touching those trestles just because of the union issues and stuff like that. So we really like to stay away from those trestles.
It's a good time to play.
Okay.
Is there a typical graffiti artist, if you will? Because it must be among our children, I guess. I don't know, local children or...
Well, that's funny. Well, first of all, they're not always children. The average age of arrest is actually 26 years old. That's number 1. Number 2, I think the word artist is a bit of a misnomer, because I can guarantee you that 99% of the people writing graffiti are not going to be the next Keith Haring or Jean-Michel Basquiat. I can guarantee you that. Okay, they're doing this for visibility, to vandalize. They're not doing it because they think they're great artists. And if they are, there's plenty of inner-city art programs. To channel their efforts. But, so really, it's very hard to pinpoint, really, who's doing this. But yes, it's usually local. 99 times out of 100, the people who are tagging within the neighborhood live within that neighborhood. Okay, so it's almost always a local problem. And it's a tiny segment of the population, okay, in terms of who's doing this. Okay, thanks.
I just want to say, every time the New York Times or anybody else calls them graffiti artists, I want to kind of brechen, if you know what that means. These are not artists. These are, that means like regurgitate. I want to absolutely scream and yell at them and strangle them. These are geeks. These are people who disrupt our tranquility, make our lives not as pleasant as it should be. Does anybody feel that way when they drive down the streets and they're coming home and they see this tremendous eyesore? A lot of people, are you against graffiti, I hope? Okay. It's hard to be for graffiti, but some people probably don't care. But anyway, I want to mention also Mary,